So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and tonight we are looking at TSM stock. This is also Taiwan Semiconductor stock if we're going by the company's full name, and basically this is a company which manufactures semiconductors. Now a few of you guys on the Discord asked me to come and talk about this one, so if you already knew about it, then please thank me by liking the video, and if you didn't already know about it, please do come and join the community by subscribing. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Each one of you guys are going to help me out. If you can, just subscribe and like the video. Also, if you want to go check out the Discord server, we are going to be talking about all kinds of stocks in there, and that's really where we get all these ideas from and where we're going to be talking about and finding out about new stocks together. So I think you're going to enjoy it over there. Please do check the link in the description. If it's not in the description, it will be in the comment section, and in that group basically we're going to be talking about stocks. It's completely free, no sign up fee, whatever. All you need to do is install Discord if you're on a mobile phone, whether it's Android or iOS, and if you're on a laptop, hopefully you can get the website version, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But basically, if you have access to the internet or this video, you shall be able to do this. So Taiwan Semiconductor, sorry for that long intro. We're going to be looking at what the stock has been doing over the last 6 months and even the last year, and then looking at what it might do into the future, and also looking at the fundamentals of the company and what the company may do. So of course, before we start off, I just need to state I am no financial advisor. I'm just somebody on the internet with an opinion. Please treat this video as nothing but that, just my opinion, but I'm going to be showing you what we've seen and what I think we might see into the future. So let's start out on the most recent. On the 1 day, we are actually up 0.85, not bad at all. I mean, it is a gain. A lot of the stocks are currently down at the minute, especially a lot of the stocks which we are covering. So obviously, even a small 1% gain is quite the gain in, in comparison to what we've seen on the channel recently. Looking out to the 5 day though, this is where we really see differentiation from a lot of the stocks which we have been covering, because this stock is up quite a bit. We can see it started off around $80 and now we are almost at $90, $87. Quite the gain in the 1 week. So you can see this has really been quite the linear path upwards, and we're going to be asking ourselves, is this one going to continue to grow? Is it overvalued and whatnot? Or is it now actually a perfect time to get in? Right, so looking at the 1 month, we are currently actually still up. So you can see we saw a high up here of 85 exactly. Ever since then, really, we took a dip all the way down to the point of 77.92. And really, ever since then, we've seen a big increase, quite a bit of a buy and then a sell-off, and then another buy and then a sell-off. And then we are up to here right now. You could be asking yourself, is there about to be a sell-off now? But that is what's happened so far. 6 months is really when we see the bigger picture and see how much the stock has gained. We were at lows, even highs actually, of $50 at the start of the 6 month period. Now we're all the way up to around $90, so quite the gain indeed. You can really see where it started to pick up, but honestly, in comparison to, like I said, a lot of the stocks which we have seen, this is really quite a linear, slow growth, which is generally a good sign, because obviously when a stock rockets so high so quickly, it generally shows that, it might crash soon, in my opinion. But this one has really been more stable. However, when we look at the 1 year, we can really see the gains on this stock. So let's have a look at this as a percentage. This is actually around 90% gains, or even 100% gains at some highs, depending on where you bought in. So you can see the stocks really increased 100% from around March 2020, where a lot of stocks did see this crash. But yeah, we're at highs right now, and that's nice to see for this stock. So what's it going to do in the future, and why does this matter? So sometimes we do just really need to go back to the basics of the company. It's easy to look at these, charts and whatnot and say, oh, it's going up here, it's going down here, let's look at the buying selling pressure. Let's just look at what the company is doing. If a company's got a big and good business model, it's obviously going to succeed if they have the right management. So let's just look at companies like Tesla, for example, or even let's just look at Ford. If a company's got the right business model at the right time, it has big potential to succeed. So sometimes looking at the company itself rather than the stock is what I like to do. So what is this company? So obviously it's Taiwan Semiconductor company, but what is a semiconductor? So I did a little bit of research in this and I still don't really understand it. But, we're really talking about the stock here, but I think this is kind of important as well. Basically, it's something that goes into computers. You can see a description on the screen. So semiconductors are materials which have conductivity between conductors. So basically, they go in between something which needs to be conducted, I believe it is. So 2 pieces of metal, perhaps. And basically, they're non-conductors or insulators, so they're kind of in the middle, I think it is. So you can see how this one's going to work and what this is going to be used in. So generally speaking, this is going to be used in electronic electronic products, whether that's computers, mobile phones, I don't know, technology like that, and that is really a growing market, and that is why this stock does potentially have great growth opportunities in the future. Because, of course, phones are going to be manufactured into the future, you know, all these kinds of things are just going to keep coming out and coming out. And of course, more electronic stuff is getting developed as we go on. And I think that is where we're going to see a demand for this kind of stuff into the future. So, of course, if that is true and if that is what's going to happen with this stock, it would make it more of a growth stock rather than, you know, just a quick trade which we're going on. But that's just my opinion on it. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. But we are not done yet. We're just going to have a quick look at the price forecast on my favorite website for price forecasts, which is money.cnn.com if you want to know where the source is. So, Taiwan Semiconductor Company stock price forecast. So let's have a look. Of the 6 analysts offering a 12-month price forecast for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company Limited, that's quite the name, have a median target of $77.05 with a high of $100 and a low of $18. The median represents a minus 12.12% decrease from the last price of $87.68. So what does this really mean? It means that on the high side, we are looking at estimates, according to analysts, of basically plus 14% from the price of $87. So what that means from the price around $90 that we're at now, we are not really looking at too much of an increase, according to analysts. So of course, what they're kind of saying here is this is more of a volatile stock, the median. So that's obviously the vote in the middle. What most people are thinking is that the stock is actually going to go down. That's very interesting to see, actually. I did not think that they were going to say that. I thought this one was going to be one of those which could potentially grow into the future, but analysts are not too happy about this one. They even have a low estimate of $18. That's minus 79.2% of a decrease. Quite the decrease, you know, almost 80% potentially knocked off the stock price. I hope that this is not true. My personal estimates, just before we go, I think that we can see this stock kind of stable out into the next few months, in my opinion, as we are seeing a lot of risks with a lot of things. We've got a second potential lockdown for a load of places. We've got the US presidential election coming up soon. We've just got so many things which I think is making quite a lot of stocks volatile. I intend to talk about Tesla on the channel soon because I think Tesla is another stock which could potentially be another volatile stock for the next few weeks and months. And if you guys agree, come and talk to me about it on the Discord. Also, come and talk to me about TSM stock on the Discord. We've got a lot of members in there now, about 10 members, and we all want to talk about loads of different and interesting stocks. So feel free to come and pop over. Link will be in the description. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you over there.